My fellow Decepticons, it is I, Starscreamslot here, coming back at you today with another video, and today we're taking a look at the Blokees Hatsune Miku. Yes. For those who don't know, which is probably all of you, I'm a big fan of Vocaloid and Hatsune Miku and all that stuff. So I found this at a convention, and I was like, shoot, I'll take it. It was only $40. And I guess now we're gonna see how I feel about this thing. I've had this figure for a while, so I've had my opinions settle, and I don't have too much else to say other than ignore the AC. It's hot out here, and let's get right into it, shall we? Now that starting off with the details, because I don't think there's paint on these guys. This is another model kit made by Blokees. I've talked about them in the past with the iron hide. And starting with just her face, she looks very good. This is a very good looking figure. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but the blues are very vibrant, and it matches with the nice black and the silver that just is all around her very nicely. Got that right there. Some details on her arm. If it would focus, that'd be great. Come on. Sorry about that. I have a little bit of allergies. Yeah, whatever. And it's on both sides of her arm. Her hair and her skirt looks nice. I do like the what would that be called? The thing that goes right here. I like this thing. Her bow tie looks good. Her clothes look good. And her gigantic hair looks great. It does make weight distribution a little bit annoying, but if you get it right, she usually stands just fine. But you know, it is what it is. And she just looks good. This is very accurate to Hatsune Miku. The blues and the blacks and the silver complement each other very well. Very, very good looking figure, all things considered. So, now that's out of the way, you quick look at, actually, before I do accessories, I want to mention the plastic quality, because I've handled a good couple of model kits before, right? Like, I collect Gunpla. And the plastic on this figure is pretty interesting, because it's kind of like a soft plastic, almost. Or I guess it is a soft plastic. Because you can see, like, it's pretty easily moves. You can see how it moves. And she just generally feels a little bit, like, softer as a material than how the iron hide felt. Because that felt just like straight plastic, like how Gunpla model kits feel. But Miku just feels softer here. I don't know, just something I like to point out. It's not bad or anything, and she's still solid. The whole thing that like moves around is her hair, but that's just because she's got two giant pieces of plastic on her head. But yeah, very solid figure in terms of plastic and the details and all that stuff. She looks great. Now then, she has a freaking crap ton of accessories, so I have them all in a box. First off, we have her two instruments, or her one instrument, and a microphone. This can come off. As you can see, it's very, very small. Got her piano, keyboard. I'm very bad with music. Her microphone stand. This comes in two pieces, so it can detach. Next, we have, I'm just pulling whatever comes out first. Got a stand for her. So this does help out with those balancing issues that I had. You simply just open it up when you do get the Miku on there. I don't know what that says, I don't read Japanese, so I'm just gonna trust it says Hatsune Miku. Or it says Krypton, either one. You just wrap it around her, set her down, Bada bing, bada boom. Now she's standing just fine. I would use this, but I have not enough shelf space for it because it is a pretty big base. It looks good though. Next we have her guitar. You know, I'm just gonna grab the box. There's a gigantic box in there. Here's a guitar with a strap that you wrap around on it so she can have it around her shoulders. I don't really pose with this thing. I don't really care enough. But the guitar is nice. I do like this guitar. You just plug it in. There you go. And it just wraps around her, I'm assuming. Let's just pop her head off, I guess. Get one arm. This is not how I should be going about this, but I don't really care. And that's the thing it's gonna do. I'd assume that I could just wrap it around her arm. And then she goes off. She goes crazy. Yeah, that's a guitar, alright. I don't know how people are supposed to hold these things. That's probably not how it's supposed to look, but you know what? It's a guitar. Next up, she comes with 2 leeks. And these are pretty great. I actually really like these accessories a lot. They're really fun little things. You know, they look good, and they're just 2 leeks. So, like, there's not so much I could say about that other than I'm really glad that she comes with these. And now the last accessories that she comes with is like 4 billion hands. Let's see, there's 2 more. Well, not the last accessories, there's a couple more I have to go through. But, as you could see, the ones I had her have, she comes with 2 of these open hands, 2 of these pointy hands, 2 of these grabby hands, 2 of these grabby hands, which you can use for the leaks, like so, and the microphone, like so. Come with these hands, which are for the guitar, I'm sure. Yeah, these are the guitar hands. And you get 2 more opening hands. Why? I don't know. I actually didn't realize this. Are they any different from the other ones? They look the exact same. I don't know. But yeah, she comes with a lot of hands. I don't feel like going through them all, or just putting each of them on her. I don't really care enough. You get the gist. Let's clear up the space a little bit. Now lastly, she comes with some faces. Now only 3 of them have actual faces on them, because you come with water slide decals as well that you can put on these blank ones right here. Now I don't really care, but I would prefer if I didn't have to do water slides. I don't like doing water slides. But as you saw earlier, she has this winking face, the smile. You get a smile with no wink, just two eyes. And then you get a smile. And if you want to swap the face, all you gotta do, pull out her hair, like so. Take off her face. Oh yeah, and I do want to point out, I like the microphone and the hairpins. I think these are really cool. You can't really see the headphones or the microphones without her face off. It's noticeable, but it's a little hard sometimes, especially from like a distance. I just want to point that out. It's very nice. Anyways, then you just take your face, plug it on, bada bing, bada boom, put her hair back on, and there you go. Now she's smiling. I prefer the winking face. I think it's the most expressive, and it's just it looks the nicest when it comes to posing. But yeah, that's all of her accessories. She comes with a crap ton, and I'm assuming that is where most of the video time will be spent talking about these things. Oy. Anyways, articulation time. Her hair is on a full swivel. These can rotate, go up and down. Very posable. They spared no expense. Her head is on a ball joint, and her neck is on a ball joint, so you get all sorts of action. She can look up this far, down that far. Her chest, or I guess, yeah, is on a rotation, not at the waist. A little weird, but I don't really care. It is kind of loose because of all the weight that is on it, and it does pop off a little too easily for my liking, but you know. Her shoulders have what I think are some biceps in there, or not biceps, butterfly joints in there. Arm can go up that far, do a full 360, universals all the way around, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow bends, and a ball joint at the wrist. Well, that's not a ball joint, it's like a hinge, I think. You got all sorts of action there. She can kick forward that far and backwards that far. Can't get super far because these are not. These are plastic, so they move out a little bit. You kick just a little bit farther forward, but kicking out back, not as easy. Double joint at the knee, and a ball joint, or not a ball joint, one of those rotation-y ones with the hinge. So you get all sorts of foot movement. So all in all, very, very solid posability. I think that she poses really good. Any kind of pose I can imagine wanting Miku in, I can put her in. And she just looks really pretty doing it. So, all things considered, very, very nice Miku to have posed up. For some quick size comparisons, if I can get her standing, that would be great. Please, thank you. For some quick size comparisons, here is Earthrise Starscream and my high-grade Universal Sentry Zagok. And for two more comparisons, here is the Playmates Mechagodzilla and the SH Monster Arts Shin Godzilla. So she's pretty sized, pretty sizable for, you know, Blokees. You know, she's decently tall. She's almost as tall as Earthrise Starscream, and she dwarfs my Zagok. And she's almost as tall as these 6-inch scale Godzilla figures, which I do like. Oh, whatever. These guys out of the way. And, guess we'll do final thoughts now, huh? And that was my review of the Blokees Hatsune Miku. Now, there are a couple of things that I, like, you know, don't necessarily enjoy about this figure. Some tolerances are a little annoying. Her angles are a little loose, so it makes things hard to stand. But she's still a pretty dang good figure. I would definitely recommend this to just about anybody, you know? I mean, if you like anime type stuff, if you like Hatsune Miku or Vocaloid, and if you like model kits. It's a pretty good figure overall. I just forgot to mention, the build wasn't like the most, it's not intense at all. It's a super easy build, nice and quick, right? Just follow the instructions, you'll be good. It's not like an actual, it's not like a Gundam model kit. But it's still a good build, all things considered. I did enjoy it, especially after building my first master grade. That was fun. But I don't have too much else to say other than please make Teto and Neru. I will buy them both, please. But other than that, that's the video. If you like the video, like the video. And if you're not already, please do subscribe. join my Discord server, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.